Hi guys, my name is Christine. I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about 2 signs she fell for you more than you think. So these are 2 obvious signs that a woman has fell for you a lot more than what you probably think, okay? So the first sign is that she sends you random messages, okay? Right, and because what you'll find is that a woman will not directly say, at least most of the time, most women don't directly say that they're in love with you, right? Especially if you're not in a relationship with them and you've only been dating and things like that, okay? So what she'll do to get your attention is she will send you a random message. Now, it could be just something like a, hey, how are you? It could be something like she sends you things that she thinks that you might find funny. It could be that she sends you, like memes and stuff, or movie recommendations or anything like that. And basically what she's doing is she's trying to put herself in your orbit. So she thinks by messaging you something random, it will spark a conversation. And during that conversation, you will ask to see her. And she will, of course, jump at that, right? Okay, so that's one of the first things that you got to consider. Is the woman that I like, is she messaging me randomly? Is she messaging me out of the blue? Because if she is, it's a good sign that she likes you and she's fell for you more than you think. Okay, because if a woman is reaching out, what Corey Wayne says is if she's reaching out, just assume that it means that she wants to see you. And more likely than not, it is because she wants to see you. And that's why she's messaging you. If she didn't want to hang out with you, if she didn't want to see you, if she wanted to cut all lines of communication off with you and wasn't interested in you in one iota, then she wouldn't be messaging you. She would be messaging some other guy, right? And it could be that she is messaging other guys too, but at least you're still in there in some way, right? Because she just wouldn't be messaging you if she wasn't that interested in you. So she does have interest in you if she is messaging you, okay? So keep on the lookout for random messages. Again, women are not going to be directing to say, I'm in love with you. Women are not that direct. And I'm sure you're probably not that direct either. But it's just one of those things, okay? So the next sign then, the last sign that I want to talk about, is she tries to get physically close to you. So this is only something you can really pick up on if you know her in a physical environment, like you go to school together if you're a student, or you work together, okay? So what I mean by she tries to get physically close, I'm not saying that she's trying to like jump your bones or anything like that, but even though she might be, what I'm trying to say is that when you're talking to her or when you're in the same vicinity as her, what you'll find is that she starts to get closer to you, and just that a little bit more closer than she does everyone else. And she's just more in your space because she is drawn to you, okay? Women who find men attractive and find that certain man attractive, women who are really interested in a guy, they can't help but show it through their body language. And one of the biggest body language clues that women give off is that they get up in your space because they want to cozy up to you, they want to be close to you, they feel safe to you. It's like a moth to the flame, moth to a light bulb. They're drawn to you physically. It's like you're a magnet, okay? So this is one of the things that you'll find is if she's fallen for you way more than what you think, she'll want to be closer to you, okay? And that's what you'll find. She will be up in your space. So, but the thing is that you've got to also pay attention to who this woman is, because it might be that she's just like that with everybody and she doesn't really know that much about personal space. Could be, right? So you've got to pay attention to this, is especially for those guys who know this woman in a physical environment. Is she treating you differently than everybody else? Because if she gets close to you, right, but she doesn't do that with everybody else, then you'll know that it's for you. It's because she likes you. It's because she's falling for you. But if she does do it to everybody else, then it's probably just likely that she doesn't really know that much about personal space, and it's just part of her personality, and that's just who she is. So you got to look for exclusive behavior. And it's the same with the messaging as well. Like if she's messaging like every other guy at your workplace or who you go to school with or whatever it may be, and sending memes and stuff, it could just be that that's just part of her personality. She's very chatty online. She's online a lot. And she might not be just sending it to all the guys, but she might be sending it to all the girls too, because she's just being friendly and she just thought it was funny and wanted to forward it to everybody. If she sent like a meme or something or a reel, it could be just part of her personality. Okay, so you got to look for exclusive behavior. Now the first one's a bit tricky, as in, how do you know if everyone's getting the same messages from her? But you could easily test the waters, like if you with your guy friends, this woman just happens to know these other guys, you could say, oh, look what so-and-so sent me. And if it was funny, right, you could show it to them. And basically what they'll do is they'll say, oh yeah, I got that as well. She sent that to me too. Then you'll know, right? Especially if you guys are really good friends, then they'll probably tell you. But more likely than not, you may have already told your guy friends that you like her, which can be a bit of a thing that you need to be wary of, because sometimes even our best friends can be snakes, okay? And you can tell them that you like a girl, and then they start getting interested in her as well, or they just don't follow the bro code, or in my terms it would be like the girl code. So you got to be a little bit wary with that kind of thing, okay? Because some guys and some women are snakes and they just don't care, basically, and they're just very selfish. So you need to be very careful with that. If you have a crush on someone, it's best just to keep it to yourself, unless you really, really do trust your friend, okay? Just in case they try to get with her too. And that's not a very nice feeling, okay? So anyway, these were the 2 signs that she fell for you more than you think. There's random messages to get your attention, and she tries to get physically close to you. If she does these 2 things, then ask her out. If you still like her, if you have feelings for her too, then just ask her out on a date. Say, you know what, I would really love to get to know you better. When are you free? And then just wait for her to say when she's free. And then when she says, okay, yeah, when she gives you when she's free, like, oh, I'm free Friday, I'm free Saturday, I'm free Sunday, you're like, great, how about we meet on Sunday at 7 p.m. at this place, okay? And that's all you need to do. If you would like more tips for free, then you can go and read my book, Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams, on my website. It's completely for free. You don't need to sign into the website. You don't need to log in. You don't need to give me any of your personal information. You can just read it for free on the website. And if you would like coaching with me, if you want more specific help with your specific situation, then you can get coaching on the same website, which is www.christineloveridge.com, and just pick whichever coaching option works best for you at this current time. Although it's not necessary, because I have lots of videos and the book you can read for free completely. So you're on no obligation to do that unless you feel like you really need to. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.